This story is a special story that is going to potentially be a part of my favorite Lore Foundation fanfic if you know the overview. It's about a person in a fictional universe that I have them blank virtual reality game and roleplay as a research, or a warrior major, or other stuff the FA roles, and this will be in the research role. Oh yeah, I should be able to know if I am going to keep the prayer to bringing actual characters from the SCP like the doctors, or other special characters that are from SCP Wiki, but I just had so many life and other stuff that I'm basically at this point just saying quits. I haven't even been really working on the project in a while. I'm just going to be stuck seeing on the project being like, wanna do this for a while, so while there might be some hints, but I will try to minimize anything. So yeah, this will be of the reason why you'll be a special story is because I want to put JJK mix elements into the system. It will be wrapped up with a story. I just thought about ideas like what if this character had curse energy, how would it change the story? So I'm like, I wanna do this. I want to do that, but I can't because there's not a lot of attraction on the story, so I really doing this for self. So currently I'm just trying to see and add up anything through this method. If there's any attention to this one, I'm going to try to get in. If anyone will even watch this one, then I'll see the results, and maybe even slap it as now official canon in my fanfic. And yes, so let's go to the story. Germany currently part-timing on a test facility for SCP object that gives people powers from fictional media. The more powerful drains the individual's life, so at max with the weakest one it can only last a year. The lifespan the strongest ones it can literally be a milliseconds, and you know a way to change that deal unless you're already immortal. Currently deal with the explosion with the device overload with electricity thanks to a chaos insurgents invasion. With this now everyone in the facility has powers, every human. They tested the object of animals, only humans get the powers. There was a whole bunch of chaos within the facility as a massive containment breach, but he helped with a group of others to retain things to his immortality. He actually permanently gained the powers as it only stopped his immortality for a second before immediate consequences of the thing disappeared permanently. Now he has no effect on his life and health, and keeps the power of individual from growing. Popular anime and manga series that gives him a power curse energy. He quickly learns all the basics from it without even having to search it up already just on Pure Town alone in about 6 hours training and test of powers like reverse curse energy, domain expansion, and reverse technique. The power of the new media source give him a power boost, and a special interest into improving this new power exceptionally. He has a technique called the Dead Revival. You can use Chris energy to revive if any opponent has passed. Defeated opponent can fight for him in any useful way. He can also use them for domestic service, and others. I can say similarities are similar to from solo leveling, like its main character. He can, their opponent is a limit for how much curse energy you can do it. Limitations are restricting in number and power, though within his domain, he has unlimited. No limitations on the ability. There is powerful but with no mind, just a base instinct. To explain it more closely, they have no ego or personality. They act like robots similar to that. They also hold a strength most of the time original with exception of basic curse energy enhancement, which is still pretty powerful. He can make example if he was in the universe exactly, he can make an average human as powerful as a grade 2 sorcerer, so it's not like the power completely trash. While they're enhanced with strength, they're not effectively enhanced with durability. He does have a few individuals with reality bending abilities though, and he found out that he can actually manifest and control those abilities. Once he has them manifested, to activate this process he usually does a sign with a command of usually protect, serve, defend, use as a quick or a summoning signal for individuals. His most powerful ability is his reverse technique, and his domain technique can manifest everyone that the person has killed, which could potentially be a very, very, very powerful asset, depending on the circumstance. If the person hasn't really killed anyone directly, or the victims don't have enough hatred to this person directly enough, then it could potentially leave not a lot of manifested suffering, but when it's used on the right opponent, it is incapable as limitations on how many, and how powerful the spawn he can create is only much the person has created suffering, with the main part of this ability being the fact that each one of the victims can drag the enemy down to absolute annihilation. Stronger they are, we more powerful. They can drag the individual down, and they'll be directly placed right under the individual, which will let them have an easy way to grab and pull them in, where their entire body will be destroyed, annihilated down to the atom. The domain has a much different function. It's a contest tournament, where every one of the individual that the main character has killed goes to basically a talent show, though each individual gives their talent. The talent depend on random chance, and only he knows what the talent show is, so is it depending on singing, or power, or intelligence. The opponent doesn't know if he's proven himself to be better than the opponent. At that point then all individuals in the audience will attack the opponent, until the competition is finished, and the loser is decided. All violence, the domain is not allowed. Yes, master the point of a reverse curse energy to such a efficient level that he can regenerate nearly his entire body using new regeneration alone. With such level of efficient regeneration, a curse energy can use it to heal people from poison, disease, or injuries, or even death if a recent